Hi everyone. Not sure how many people we are going to get on a Monday in during lunchtime here on the East Coast. Um, but yeah, so I figured I would take my lunch break right now and just chat with you, catch up a little bit. The weekly blog is coming right after this. So after this live stream, we're getting the weekly blog. So coming at 1 p.m. on the tail end of this live stream. And yeah, I just wanted to see how you guys were doing and share a little bit of what's been going on around here, around these parts. We are expecting an nor'easter here in the eastern Philadelphia, New Jersey, New York, all the way up to Boston, I think. So if you guys are in these parts of the country, I wonder if you're going to be experiencing this weather. We were all rooting for spring to come. And look what we got. So I'm just going to wait for a couple more people to pop, and then I will give you an idea of things to come. I see there's people, and as soon as I start seeing comments, I will pop them on the screen as well. So, number one thing that I have to share with you is unfortunately, I won't be running the not the April. I won't be running the 10 miler, the three-story 10 miler. Reason for that is my trip was canceled. So my company reevaluated priorities, and that whole trip was canceled. And I was going to just go there for work. I was supposed to be there till Wednesday in Orlando. That's not happening any longer, and I just requested approval to fly on Saturday instead of Sunday, and then I would have picked up my bib Saturday, and then run the race Sunday, and then just transferred to my corporate hotel Sunday afternoon. But that is not happening. So unfortunately, yeah, I had my bib on hold with a charity, and I just released it as soon as I learned that was happening. And I learned of this last week. It's been very stressful around these parts, and I also managed to get sick. So I've been under the weather for the better part of last week, and you will see that in the vlog that's coming up after this. So yeah, I got hit with a huge cold, and we'll see how all of that affects my training for April Fools. We're only 3 weeks away, guys. As of yesterday, we were 21 days away. Today, we're 20 days away. So, so yeah, things are getting real, and I'm starting to get a little bit nervous because I feel like we lost 3 weeks of training first because I was supposed not to. I wasn't supposed to run April Fools. I had chosen the Jersey City half marathon, which was April 23rd. So that would have given me 3 weeks more to train, and then that did not happen. So anyway, long story short, I'm running April Fools. I lost 3 weeks of training, and now I got sick on peak week. So yeah, but I see people live. So if you guys have any questions for me, or if you want to share what you guys are doing right now, that would be appreciated. What are you guys doing? Are you having lunch? I had lunch right before this. So I actually was thinking maybe we could do like a mukbang style, but I don't know if that would have been to your liking. See me eat. I don't like watching other people eat, to be honest. So, hi Kim, how are you? How's Denmark? How's the weather in Denmark? Because we have crappy weather right here today, and we're gonna get crappier weather tomorrow and Wednesday, and then temperatures are gonna come up again after Wednesday. You're a runner, you're working, and you're in Pacific time. Are you north or south? Are you like California or more like Seattle, Washington area? I didn't know you were on the West Coast. And just I've never been in the west coast of the United States. Have I? No, I haven't. I've had a couple layovers in San Francisco, um, but I haven't been to the west coast. So, oh, you're in San Diego. Very cool. Never made it to San Diego, obviously. Never been to California, other than at San Francisco Airport. So Kim is saying it's crappy, it's rain and wind. We have rain right here, and it's just generally crappy. We're gonna get a ton of wind tomorrow, so which is just gonna ruin my whole. Actually, I can take this off because I'm not. This is I'm just reading here, which is hoping. So yeah, we're gonna get a nor'easter, and that's gonna come. It's just this weird. For those of you outside the United States, we're not familiar with the weather here on the East Coast. It's this rare phenomenon in which the wind comes from the Atlantic Ocean. It comes towards the west instead of coming from the west to the east. So it's usually super crappy, and hurricanes usually have that way too, typically. Not necessarily, but when they do, it's really bad. It's raining here all the time this year, not as nice as it usually is. I hear any, so I was watching this morning the news, and they mentioned something about flooding. Are you near any area where there's flooding? I hope not. Oh, the headphones were doing something as far as sound? No, you can't hear me? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? No, this is really weird. Okay, maybe I can do this. I don't know if this is going to solve anything, but potentially it could. Okay. I don't know why the sound is not good, guys. Okay. Oh, it's good now? Okay. So then, yeah, the headphones were doing something. Huh. This is really interesting. I didn't know that the sound was coming through the headphones. Okay, can you hear me now, guys? Can you hear me okay right now? Let me know. Okay, good now. Okay. Hola, Mr. Johnson. Did you run already? Wait, I know you were running something. I can't remember what it was, but did you run already? So I can't believe I didn't think that these had speakers. Speakers that these projected my voice. I didn't know that. So very cool. Okay, good. So yeah, I've been missing this whole week because again I was sick. So and I was saying at the beginning, for those of you who did not catch the beginning of the live stream, unfortunately, I'm not running the Toy Story Miler, so the one in Disney, because my trip was canceled. So my company is reevaluating expenses, and it's just not happening. So yeah, so unfortunately, I was utilizing that the plane ticket to just fly for free, basically. And yeah, so I just can't justify right now spending another $1,000 or whatever on another Disney trip. So yeah, so that's not happening, unfortunately. And I was holding the bib with a charity, and I just told them to just sell it to another runner. And I know there's people fighting for the bibs anyway, so I'm sure they will find someone. Mr. Jimson is saying that he ran in the morning. Very cool. I didn't run today because Mondays are my rest days. So, what about you, little runner? And someone mentioned something about a bike. Oh, yes, Kim is riding a smart bike indoors using KinoMap. I don't know that app. Is that a game? Is that like Swift? They're getting all those games are getting a lot of popularity these days. So I haven't run on Swift in a long time, I have to say. I miss running on Swift. But they came to tune up my treadmill. This is the whole reason why. And I can't seem to connect the speed of the treadmill with my watch and Swift. It's like another extra. It's just, I don't know. I might have to reset it myself, like Google it, look on YouTube how to reset the um, my treadmill, my specific model, and then just run everything again and see if I can make them work together because they are not right now. Oh yeah, I am very. Oh my God. You should see last week. I was feeling so guilty because I didn't hit all my miles. I didn't run on Wednesday because I was sick. I was really under the weather. So, but yeah, no, Mondays are always my rest days. So I took my dog for a walk. That's all I did. And that's usually what I do on Mondays. I take my dog for a walk. So, do you rest any days, guys? Let me know. I'm curious. Like, how many days do you run? I see a bunch of people connected. Hopefully, we get everybody to answer. I run 6 days a week. There's a video playing while you ride. Is it like a real video or is it a game? Like, is it like a real video of something? You can also run in the app. I'm gonna check this. Okay, cool. I'll check that because I might, for when I run on the treadmill, I'm gonna have to run on the treadmill tomorrow because again, we're gonna get super, super high winds and like really high winds. So not gonna be able to run. Okay, so little runner is saying they rest on Mondays. Monday seems to be like a good rest day. Usually comes on the tail end of a longer run on the weekend, either Saturday or Sunday. So I didn't hit my miles every week. I replaced miles with beer. I'm actually on a dry. I'm giving dry a try. So yeah, I am trying to stay away from beer and wine, which doesn't happen always. Like I went out with a friend. Was it Friday? Friday night. It's actually in the vlog that's coming right after this live. But yeah, I had a beer. What can I say? I went out with a friend. I was very stressed. She had a beer. I had a beer. So it was just one, and it was not like a super humongous one. It was kind of small. So, and Kim, you're gonna find this really funny. So Kim is saying the video on this app he uses to run and bike is a real video. So I'm curious. I'm gonna have to check it out. So I don't know what I was talking about. Oh yeah, Kim. So when I went to Copenhagen many, 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 many years ago, um, I went to one of those boats, flat boats. You know, they're like a bar and they're sitting on the canals. I was there, and the waiter came, and I was there by myself. Well, I wasn't there by myself. I was there with my son. My son was 3 years old at the time. I was visiting friends who lived in Copenhagen, friends from Spain who lived in Copenhagen for a while. And they asked me, you know, I didn't know better. So they asked me, the waiter said, you want a small beer, a medium sized beer, or a big beer? And to me in Spain, a small beer is tiny. It's like a tiny, I mean, it's tiny. Our beers in Spain, I don't know why. They have like the tiny, we call them cañas. They're super tiny. Um, then you have the like the regular glass, and then a big beer in Spain is not that big. Well, I said a big one because it was hot. So they brought me the biggest. I've never seen anything that big. It was huge. I didn't know, guys, that in Denmark your beers were like you drink the beer like it's out of style. So it was good beer. I drank the whole thing. I mean, we were there like 3 hours sitting on that boat, but it's lovely. I love Copenhagen. One of my favorite cities in the world, actually, Copenhagen. Little Runner saying, I'm doing Fitzinger, or sing, fit, yes, Fitzinger, right? Fitzinger, 18-week, 55. Okay, I don't have my glasses. Sorry, I'm struggling. 55 to 70 miles per week plan. Mondays are rest days. I wish I could. I think the only time I reached 70 miles was doing Hanson's. Yeah, when I was training for New York City Marathon, which definitely now in retrospect, I didn't like Hanson's at all, but I think the high mileage obviously helps tremendously for a marathon. So it just gets you in really good shape for to sustain the miles. Um, LOL, I added miles with Pinot Noir yesterday, bust 18 miles with 10 miles, 10 minute Oh, 10 at marathon pace. Okay, 18 miles with 10 at marathon pace. So what's your marathon pace, little runner? I'm just curious. I think you've mentioned it at some point in my videos, like in comments, but I'm not sure I remember. I think you're fast. That you strike me as someone who's fast. Kim is saying, I have taken a lot of bike ride in USA via Kinomap. Okay, where have you run? I'm curious. Carlsberg beer comes from Denmark. It might have been Carlsberg that I had. I don't know. I don't remember. But I remember it was, I've never seen a glass of beer that big. I'm telling you, in Spain are big. It's like half the size of a big one in Denmark. Oh, Heather, where are you? You're saying still not awake. Are you home? Because it's, what time is it in Arkansas? It's 11:33, right? I think. How have you been, Heather? You and I should do a live stream. I really want to catch up with you. We should catch up in like live with people watching. Yeah. If you're up for it, just leave me a comment, let me know. Or message me on Instagram, whatever you prefer. But yeah, we should do a live stream. Heather, Running Geek Girl, she has a phenomenal channel, guys. Guys should check her out. She has a lot of fun content. And lately, I think your content has been fantastic. Like I'm having a lot of fun watching you. Hanson's is tough because it has 2 quality days per week, from what I could recall. To me, with Hanson's, the problem is that everything is like really, in my opinion, it's so the first 5 weeks are not super hard, but then it jumps. I think it's in the fifth week. I don't have. I think I have the book here actually. Yeah, I have it right here. So I think after week 5, it's like crazy. It jumps in mileage really fast and furious, and that's what broke me. I don't know where the plants are. Oh, they're here. Okay. Yes. So I did the beginner program. I have it here. Look at that. I have notations on the sides. Um, but yeah, on week 5, so see, it goes, that's week 5, and then it jumps from 24 miles to 39 miles. I think that's insane. I think it's crazy that it jumps so much. So, um, goal pace is 7:25. So yes, you're fast. My goal pace is going to be hopefully 8:50, something like that. So yeah. Were you always that fast, little runner? Or I mean, have you gotten, what did it take you to get there, to get to 7:25? That's my question. Your PR pace is 7:27. Oh, wow. So you're only looking to decrease your pace 2 seconds. Very nice. Oakland. So Kim has run on this app or bike, used the bike on this app in Oakland. So Spain is amazing. I love Barcelona. I like Barcelona too. I'm from Madrid though. So in Madrid and Barcelona, we have these, we're rivals, not only for soccer, but for everything else. So if you're from Barcelona, typically you don't like people from Madrid. And if you're from Madrid, you don't like people from Barcelona. It's just a rivalry sort of thing. So, but yeah, I really like Barcelona. Last time I was there was in 2016, 17? May have been 2017. Yeah, 2017. But for example, I like Lisbon in Portugal more than I like Barcelona. A lot more, actually. Yeah, I think Lisbon is beautiful. I don't know. I love Lisbon. It has a lot of charm. The Carlsberg Brewery is in my town. Where are you? So in Denmark, I've been in Copenhagen, and then I took a day trip to Roskilde. I think you pronounce it that way, Roskilde, which is where the Danish fjords are. We saw there's a museum there, and there's a cathedral there as well. So we saw that. And then when I was in Copenhagen, we took a day trip to Malmo in Sweden, and I really, really liked Malmo. So just recorded a video, and I tried really hard not to look tired. Have you been sick? I think you've been sick too, right? Yeah, it's that time of the year, guys. What are we gonna do? There's nothing really you can do about it. Oh, so yeah, you read your mind. Okay, cool. We should make it happen. This is another thing I was gonna announce for next week. So next week I'm going through surgery on the 20th. So my plan is, if I can, I will film content this week so that I can upload next week, because I think I'm going to be out of commission for a few days. So, and we had to adjust my training plan according to that. I can't make the surgery happen any other time. It needs to happen Monday. So yeah. Hi Heather, love your videos. That's from Mr. Jimson. We all love Heather. um, Yes, that kind of an off jump, it's crazy. I don't know. And then it's funny because when you're reading all the kind of science around why he designed it that way, he says that if you think you're going to have an issue with that jump, to do one of the runs on the plan, just add more mileage. So the solution is not to actually bring you up slower. No, his solution is, well, you should start running more miles then from the get-go, from the beginning, which I don't think it's the solution. I don't like Hanson's. So yeah. And I actually got injured with Hanson's. I haven't been injured, knock on wood, since I trained for New York City Marathon. I'm convinced it was because of the training plan. I actually I had a soleus tear, which is not a small injury. So I have videos about it. It was really bad. I was in a lot of pain. Um, I am Baymax. I am not fast. You run a lot though, Heather. How many miles are you running these days? You used to run more than I used to run. Um, Definitely. I remember that. So you're running, I mean, you're a high mileage. I would consider you high mileage. So NEPR is what you want. Okay, cool. 316. I ran last year and I'm not sure if I can manage that again. Which marathon are you running? And when is it? 316 is a dream come true. I mean, that would be, for me, that would be great. My problem is not so much, so I think I am a pretty sturdy runner, so I can actually ramp up and I don't get injured easily, I think, because I haven't been injured. I've been running consistently 35, 40-mile weeks for like 2 years, and even more because I've trained for a couple marathons. And I've only been injured the one time in like July of 2021. I think it was, or June 2021 with Hanson's. So that's it. I mean, it's been a while. So I think my body is sturdy, can actually sustain high, quote unquote, higher mileage. My problem is the colds. I got COVID in September. I got a cold coming back from Disney, from the Goofy Challenge in January, and now I got another cold. So, I mean, I've been traveling a lot, so every time you get on a plane, you're just, subject to all this other people's germs. But still, that is not Little Runner. That is Mighty Runner. Yeah. Hi, Steve. I haven't seen you in a while. It makes me so happy to read you around here. What have you been doing? So you're resting today. Are you still doing core? That's so awesome. So Kim is from Fredericia or Fredericia in Jutland. I know where that is. Yeah. So I have my friend Jennifer. You've seen her in videos. She and I have this dream of running the Copenhagen half marathon. So we'll make it happen someday. Yeah. Not, I don't think in 2023, but maybe 2024. Yeah. Because I really would love to run. Again, I love Copenhagen. I had such a great time. It was, the people are so nice in Copenhagen. Like, at least my experience. Now, other people might go and not like it at all. But I just had a phenomenal time. I enjoyed it so much. I like the food a lot too. So I'm not young, 45 in June, so I'm gonna be 50 in November. I got faster, to be honest, running trails. Lots of trails where it was only in my feet for 3 to 5 hours. Okay, running slow. So that's what Heather's doing. I've had the sniffles, but mostly just worn out. Yeah. I actually have to go to the doctor tomorrow, just for a checkup. So, but I'll, because I know you've had anemia in the past. I want them to check my iron stores and all that. Yes, definitely check out Heather's channel. Yeah, she has a ton of content, a lot of fun content. She's the name says it all. She has geeky stuff on her channel. I love it. So, and we met each other in person during the marathon in um 2022. Yes, 2022 during the Disney marathon. So she's on my video. I used to support Catalans because of Susie. I am Madridist. Real Madrid for the win. Oh my God, when I was in Spain, so I moved here. When did I move here? 2007. When I was in Spain, I had a seat at the stadium, like I had a purchase ticket. I would go to not all the games, but pretty much all the games. So I was really like into soccer. I hope that goes smoothly. You got the cold out of the way at least. Yes, I am hoping. I'm still a little congested. It's crazy how it's been like lingering. So, and Heather, I knew she was going to comment about this. Running trails has helped her road running. Yeah, a lot of people vouch by trail running because it's helps with your balance. Um, I would love to do more trail running. To be honest, I'm concerned about doing it alone, not because I'm a woman, so much so as my sense of direction sucks. So I think I would get lost. Oh yes, my coach, Coach Paul, he has like almost perfect running form. Yeah, it's incredible. You see him running, and he's like but he's so fast. I mean, how old is he? He's 53, 54 now. Um, and he's gonna go for like an under 2 hours 52. That's quite something. I mean, he is one of the fastest YouTubers out there, especially because of his age group. But if you think about, like Ben Parks, for example, he did three something, I think, last time. Kofuzi did 2:59 in Tokyo just last week. But he's much younger than Paul. So, Paul is really, really fast. You have to have good form to be that fast. Heather saying, I'm running 5 miles on easy days, 7 miles on speed days, 10 plus on long runs, concentrating on a half marathon distance lately. The half marathon distance is such a nice distance. Like it's the right amount of push. Yeah. I'm still like, I always, well, I think that I still want to get faster in the marathon. And then what I would love to do is get faster in the marathon, do the 6 majors, and then just downgrade to the half marathon distance. I think that's what I want to do. I don't know, might change my mind, but yeah, that's kind of what I have in mind. Tunnel marathon in June because my partner wants to qualify for Boston. Okay. And your partner, what do they need to qualify for Boston? What's their time? Mine is 3 hours 55. He wants a downhill assist. So you ran a grandma's for 3:16. Yeah, that's a good marathon. Yeah, Wineglass is a good one. I was toying with the idea if I can't get my 3:55 at Wineglass, I could try and run the Atlantic City Marathon again, which is three weeks later. I might try and do that. I don't know. We'll see. Hi, H. Heather is great. How are you feeling these days? I have to check your Strava. I used to stalk your Strava. I've been so busy this last weeks that I haven't been able to stalk your Strava. So I don't know if you're running uh, or not. I hope you still are. I know you came back to running, so that's good. I'm running with tired legs as Coach Paul recommends. This ups my weekly mileage to 12 or 13 from 9. It's making you faster. That's awesome. Yeah. Are you gonna run any like races or time trials or anything like that? Like what's your um do you have a goal, or is it just you want to get faster, which is fine. I mean, whatever. Yeah. We you do you. So I was just wondering if you were trying to get faster because you have a specific goal or not. I ran a 5 minute this little runner. I had a 5 minute marathon PR after I started running silly things like 100 Ks. Well, if you can run 100K at any speed, I'm gonna guess, marathons are nothing, big nothing burger. After my first 50K, everything else seemed a lot easier. See, that's something that still scares me, doing more than a marathon, because well, no, I shouldn't say every marathon. I've run marathons where I was like fine. So maybe I should aim for 50K at some point. Yeah. She's also, so Little Run is saying, she's a small female. I run with local trail groups. We have big kitties out there, mountain lions, on lunch for them. Hopefully you don't encounter a mountain lion. So your partner needs 320, and he's a 45, 49 male. Okay. CIM is a great one. Yeah, I've heard because it's net downhill. It's like Wineglass. Wineglass is also a net downhill, but Wineglass has a little bit of ups and downs. So it's not like all flat. So you highly recommend CIM. Okay, very cool. Yeah, do you know who ran CIM recently? Running with Jane. That's another great channel. Yeah, I like her a lot. And yeah, she ran that one last year. I don't know if she's doing it again this year or not. So, okay, we had a good chat right there, you guys. So keep posting and commenting. So I'm gonna give you again more updates. So next race, April 1st, we are doing the half marathon. April 2nd, sorry, April 2nd. They have another race April 1st. I'm not doing the Toy Story 10 miler. I explained what at the beginning of the live stream. And then we are doing May 7th, the superhero half. And that is super hilly. So Paul said that after the April Fool's half marathon, he's going to have me do a lot of speed work. I don't know what we're going to do with that one. I don't think I'm going to be able to PR or anything, or that I'm going to want to PR. But I've run it in the past. It's a lot of fun. If you guys want to sign up for that one, if you're in New Jersey, it's a lot of fun. It goes through neighborhoods, and people get out with kids, and everybody's like in costume. It does like a loop. It's like an 8. So it's actually super super fun. And then at the very end, they have bands playing music, and it's really nice. It's not super big. I would say it's probably like 2,000 people. Um, but yeah, it's a nice half marathon. And I have a code for that one. It's FF15. So FF15 for 15% off. So Mr. Jameson, I am drinking at a pub in Singapore with 8 of my colleagues watching your live stream. Hi, colleagues watching the live stream. You're betting on your 10K race this Saturday. I knew you were running a race. I didn't know when it was. Okay, cool. I'm going to be rooting for you. So you have to post at some point and let me know how it went. Do you have a goal for that one? And is it flat? Singapore's flat, right? I don't think Singapore. It's like right on the ocean. I know that, but it's you guys stole. Like you dumped sand, I think, on the ocean to make more space, more room for the city, right? I think. So I think it's flat, but let me know if it's flat or not. Little Runner saying she did Wineglass in 2012. So what's your experience? That was kind of a long time ago, but what's your experience? Did you like it? My friends are coming. My friend Lynn and my friend Jennifer, they are actually going to do the half marathon, and then they're going to wait for me at the finish line. So yeah, and it's really cool. We're just going to drive together and just stay in the room and the hotel room together. And you would like Steve saying he would like to do a half, but I'm happy to do it solo. You should come. I think you're close to Morristown, right? Aren't you like close to Morristown, New Jersey, like Morris Township, that area? Because that's where the superhero half is. You should do that one. Well, you don't have to do anything, but I'm just suggesting you can do that one. I think it's like $45. It's not, and they have like a nice medal. Actually, it's here. This this is the one from when I ran it in 2019. That's it. Yeah, that's it. I ran this one, and then they have another one that's the Halloween half marathon, and it's here. So that year in 2019, I ran two of them. Oh my God, Matt Bertram's in the house. I just checked YouTube while at work and saw you were on. I wish I could stay. I know you can't stay. I know. I know. Matt is a very busy guy. So I actually wanted, the other day we were watching a show and something happened on the show. And I wanted to ask you if that is how it is in your office. So anyway, I can text you later. What are the odds, Mr. Jemson? Okay. H, step back, which I am assuming you were born the same year I was born, because you say that back 73. So I'm assuming we're both the same age. I'm doing well. I have a stalker. You do. You have a stalker. Yeah. That's awesome. I actually just signed up for 5K in April. Oh my God. That's so, and the 5K is such a, like anybody can run a 5K. Anybody. It's, you can walk it if you want to, but you guys are saying hello to each other. That's so nice. 45 minutes is the best you can do. Man, that's fast. The fastest I've done, well, I did a time trial at 56, and I run on the treadmill. I've done it in 52, in theory, because you never know. I mean, the treadmill, it is what it is. I don't know. Um, yes. So Little Running Stage, she really liked Wineglass Marathon, but it was a long time ago. I am super excited because people say really good things about Wineglass, and it's supposed to be really, a really nice area of the country. So yeah, and Matt's in the house. 44. Okay, yes, 40. I was like, what's 44? Yes, 45 is fast. That's really fast, you guys. Mr. James is saying he will accept 44. That's too funny. So little Ronnie's saying she was in a trying to BQ mode pre-baby, but was still quite a bit off. I think I ran 344 or something. So you did 344 and now you can do 360, 316? Like 9 years later, 11 years later? Am I making yes, 2012, 2023, you're like, you got wicked fast. My friend, that's crazy. I want to be you. Can I be you? I'll look into superhero. You should. It is just like a community. It's a super nice. You pick up. You don't have to. I don't know if they even have like they pick up. You can pick it up before the race, right before the race. So it's just a nice community. The woman who runs it, she's super sweet, and her name is Heather. Actually, um, she has another job. She does this because she likes running. She loves running, and she puts really good events. Like yeah, everything that the superhero people do. She has a team. I think that she's the race director. She's just great. She does a really good job. And the community is really nice. Like people get out and have tables with like candy and water, beer. Like they have, and the kids are dressed up and they have balloons, and it's just a nice atmosphere. So I love these community type races. I like big races too, obviously, but these kind of races are just nice because, and there's a lot of people who are in costumes, not as much as in Disney by any means, but if you want to dress up or just wear, people wear like, there was a guy in this full Spider-Man costume the year I ran it, and it was so hot. I kept thinking because he was kind of like around my, like we kind of ran the same race, kind of the same speed. And I kept thinking, man, he must be sweating bullets because it was very hot. And yes, I'll text you after this because I'm curious again. That this I saw on a show. Matt's channel is very inspirational. I know, Matt's great. And his shoe reviews are, second to none. So I feel like crying watching his videos sometimes. Why? In good kind of crying, I assume. Yeah. 5Ks hurt. Yes. So I have to do a 5K time trial next week, which is something that's going to come up to my channel too. And no, not next week. My 5K time trial is actually this Thursday. Yes. Yes, it's this Thursday. Guys, this is how busy I've been. This Thursday, I have a 5K time trial. Um, and yeah, they hurt and I hate them. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. My best 5K time trial was that one time with Heather, running Geek Girl. We actually tag teamed and we were both training for a 5K time trial. And I think I did 25:20. So that was my best ever 5K. 45 minutes for Matt is a baby, baby girl. I know Matt is also very, very fast. And they make your body feel like it's on fire because it is on fire. You're going as fast as you can, and it's long enough that it's hard to sustain that kind of speed. So, hi everyone, hola, soul brother. You just finished work in Europe, right? Because it's 7. Where in Europe are you, soul brother? Brother? Well, 7. It's 7 in like Central Europe. If you're in the UK, it's 6. Your first marathon was 4:25. Wow. So my first marathon was 5:23. So when I've run for time, I've done 5:23, 4:57, 4:45, and then I did 4:47. I went back well, I had GI distress and I was under the weather. Like I had been having GI issues 2 days prior to the marathon last year when I ran Atlantic City. Heathers are awesome. Facts. I agree with that. So brother saying, hey Matt. Suzie, one question. Can I watch Kofuzi Matt on your channel without additional running in order to be I don't think so. I think you need to run more to be cute. Well, I am assuming, like everybody needs to run more to be cute. If you haven't BQ'd yet, you need to run more. If you have BQ'd already, you probably only have to sustain the same type of training. It's my B5 case. It's my least favorite distance. Mine as well. Like I would much rather run a marathon than a 5K. I think it's very hard to like pace yourself on a 5K. And we are going to start. I know there's a bunch of people who actually just joined, but there's a video coming out right now, guys. There's a premiere, and I want to jump on the premiere. I can comment on the video with you. It's a weekly vlog of last week's training. So we're going to jump on that one, and we might do this some other week as well. So, and remember, I have a 5K time trial on Thursday, and then Monday I have my surgery. So next week, I don't know what that's going to look like in terms of videos. You can observe the extra energy through the screen. I'll be running my brains out. Oh, don't run your brains out. My advice, my honest advice. I'd like to try that training strategy. Oh my God, there's a lot of comments. You think I will probably PR? I don't know. I was sick this week. I feel like, I don't know. So in Zurich, Switzerland, oh, because you haven't changed the time. We did spring forward this weekend. So that's why it's still 6 p.m. in Central Europe. Okay. You've dropped a lot, but you can drop more, hopefully, with a consistent training. Yeah. Talk soon, everybody. Matt is leaving, and I'm going to be leaving too. So I'm going to post these last comments. And yeah, guys, just jump on the other video. It just started premiering. So I'm going to jump on that one. Sorry, this has been, it was lovely to catch up with all of you guys. We might do this some other time. Just pair up the live stream with the release of a new video behind it. So thank you for showing up, you guys. I've been super stressed, and this gives me life. So my YouTube channel and the community and you guys showing up is just what's keeping me afloat. Because I can't say 2023 has been a good year. So, not so far. Hopefully, it gets better, but I can't say it's been a good year. So, okay, guys, I love you all. Jump on the other video. See you soon.